Hello YouTube. Hey, so it's Sunday. I know my videos are coming less often. It's because I'm finding it more difficult to know what to talk about. It's not really that there's not something to talk about, but it's just that sometimes it gets redundant. It's all about work. It's about something that happened, and it's like I don't want to be too hungry for, sound bites. I'm not hungry for sound bites. I think at least I should do like one video every week or so. So it's Sunday. Sunday's my favorite day to do videos. Just um just like uh, you know break out of the routine of day to day. So last week we had 2 days of snow, which was a very disruptive event because when it's snowing, I can't go and knock doors or clean windows. So I was just doing like random things, and it's weird because it was snowing right. Is it almost June now? Yeah, it's May, and it was snowing. So, but there was warning ahead of time. The forecast said that there was going to be a snowstorm, and it snowed for 2 days straight. And then it was like nice and sunny. So, and next week is going to be sunny. It's going to be hot and nice. So, other than those 2 days, I was pretty busy last week. Um, I also bought another tool. So last time I did a unboxing of my Cero hoses. I got two of them. But now I got a tank. I got a water tank, so I can put a tank in my van, fill it up with deionized water, and just clean the windows using that water instead of using the water from the customer. So I would just be completely self-sufficient. I would not be using anything from the customer. I could do commercial too, because commercial they don't have water source. So I could do commercial. I could do storefronts. So the options open up, and very important, I can clean windows during fall and winter if I wanted to, because I'm bringing my own water. I can use warm water because when I use under tap water or water source from the garden hose, it's very cold. But if I bring my own water, I can bring it warm. I can bring it warm from the tap water. So from my own tap water. So so I bought a water tank for about $3,500. That was last week, and so I'm not gonna buy anything big anymore because my expenses are already way too much for me. I keep track of my expenses. April was pretty big, a lot of expenses, but May is already it's not even halfway through May now. I have had almost the same amount of expenses that I had last month, so I'm gonna try not to spend any more money, too much, for the month of May. I'm gonna wait until June, and then maybe I can upgrade or buy some new things like a water-fed pole, more professional water-fed pole. I don't know, we'll see. I still have time until June, so for the month of May, I have to focus on bringing in more revenue. Because for April I did really well, 12,000. That was a record. So I'm gonna try to do more this month. I don't have any help. It's just me. So it's going to be tough. I'm going to try to get some more people to work with me, but I don't have anybody yet. So, and I'm not looking for type C players. I'm looking for A players just like me, people who are hustlers. I'm also looking for salespeople. Uh, so, and then I also, on top of that, so I'm a businessman. On top of that, I'm also have like my trucking authority, which became active, by the way. It became active last week. So now, if I wanted to, I can empty my van, go on DAT, get a subscription on DAT, pick a load, negotiate with a broker on a rate, and then go pick up the load, the partial load. It has to be van size, so it has to be able to fit on my van, no more than 3,000 pounds roughly. So I can go pick it up, and I can go drop it off to the destination, and then I would get paid. I don't know, usually it can take a month or so, but that's my secondary business. So that's my secondary business is going to be a van driver for expediting with the same company that I do window cleaning with. So that's going to be my second business. And by the way, today I just reactivated my trading platform, Sierra Chart, and I'm gonna resubscribe with Apex Trader prop firm so that I can trade E-mini micro ES or micro E-mini S&P with my prop account. So then once I pass the account, I can get funded and actually earn money using my trading account. So I'm gonna do that. I can do that year round, and I can do that like between 6 a.m. So I'm gonna trade the pre-market and market open. So market opens at 9:30 Eastern time. So that's gonna be with Mountain Standard Time. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be 7:30 or 8:30. I have to check in the morning, so I can trade the market open. So I'm gonna trade from 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to 9 a.m. and then I'm gonna go do window cleaning, maybe 8 a.m. So basically, I might if I have a job lined up, probably till 8 a.m. 6 to 8, so that's about 2 hours of trading. Of course, I have to eat my breakfast and things like that. So, but I can prepare that ahead of time. So I'm gonna focus on trading the pre-market open and pre-market session for the ES, micro ES, and so I have 3 things on my plate now. I have business, van driving only, or when the business is very, very slow during the winter, things like that. And then I have the trading market as well, or market trading with the micro ES on a prop firm. And it's gonna cost me like $80. No, hold on, $50 a month, roughly $50 to $60 a month. Like $13 for the market data on Sierra Chart, and then about $30 to $40 for the prop firm account. You can go up to $100 a month, but only if you want to go really big, and I'm not interested in going really big. I just want to use very small, 1 contract, 2 contracts. So that's all I'm going to do with the micro ES. I'm not looking for a lot of money with trading. I just want to be able to consistently make profits, pass my prop firm, my sim account, get funded, continue to trade small, be consistent, accumulate data, and then then I have two businesses going. So I have the prop firm funded account, and then I have my window cleaning business as well. And then in between, when the window cleaning business is slow, I can start doing truck driving or van expediting. And I can still trade, because trading only takes between 3 hours or so in the morning. So I can still do that and drive a van. So it's nice to have my plate full. Today, I have a bunch of things I gotta do. I gotta fix my van. I just got like four uh, ignition coils that I'm gonna be switching. Motorcraft for the Ford van, and then I have to go have the transmission checked out, which will be a lot of money. I probably will wait until June to get the Ford van checked out, because I'm gonna consider that as a business expense, and I'm gonna write it off for June. So I'm gonna wait until June because it's gonna be a little bit costly. I'm gonna get the transmission checked out and fixed. I'm gonna buy the remaining 4 ignition coils, Motorcraft, change the ignition coils, and maybe the O2 sensor as well. So I got a lot of things on my plate, but everything's going good. Business is good. I could not be more thankful. One thing that happened today, there was an incident of road rage. I went to go pick up my Amazon package to some store that they delivered it to, and then when I was coming back, a lady, like, she almost took my hood off. She cut me, and out of nowhere, and I was like, beep, like 5 minutes, and I was chasing her down, and I was trying to, block her and things like that. That was me. So reacting to her road rage by having road rage. And then she was like, pull over. And I was like, I like stopped. Like she went to the turn lane, and then I went to the turn lane too, and then I stopped in front of her, and then she went around me, and then she turned, and then I went and followed her, and then we pulled over, and she's like, come out, because I went out of the van, and then when she saw me come out, she went to a passenger side, because she was on the driver's side of the car, and she went around to a passenger side, opened the door, and then she pulled out a gun, and she pulled out a gun, and then a knuckle metal. She had like knuckle metal for punching and things like that. For punching, she was trying to fight me, and I was being confrontational as well. She took out the clip from the gun, and she said she was going to pistol whip me or something. She was going to pistol whip me, and that was very dangerous. I'm in Denver, but I have had incidences of road rage where somebody like was being very aggressive, and then I was being aggressive back, and then it didn't escalate to very dangerous situation, but today it almost did, because the lady had a gun. I know I'm very intimidating. I'm a big guy, but size doesn't matter when it comes to gun. You have a gun, it doesn't matter how big you are. So it actually works against you. When you're big, you seem intimidating. So the moment I came out of, I shouldn't have followed her. I shouldn't have been aggressive. Shouldn't have engaged in road rage, even if she did cut me off. and I shouldn't have stepped out of the car because when I did, and then she felt threatened. She didn't say she felt threatened, but she felt threatened, and she went and got her gun. So sometimes, size works against you, and I would highly recommend. I'm thankful that I'm alive. By the grace of God, I'm alive. It's Sunday. I already went to church, and it's very unfortunate that happened. I'm very thankful to be alive. It could have gone south if it was somebody with, she had a temper, but if it was somebody who was like very trigger happy, very stupid. I know she was not stupid, but very stupid. Then they had a gun too. She said she had concealed weapon license, but somebody stupid had a gun, and I was acting stupid too, then somebody would have ended up dead, and that could have very likely been me. Even if I did know how to protect myself against somebody with a weapon, with a gun, even then, it would have been me that would have gotten shot. So I'm very thankful to be alive. Life will only get better from here. So do whatever you can, survive. I have a business to take care of. I have my whole life in front of me. It's not worth it. Road rage is not worth it. To end up dead because of somebody who cut me off, and I got my temper agitated, and now I don't want to end up dead because of that. It's not worth it. So if you watched up to this point, thank you, and thank God that I'm still alive. I just want to say I love you, and remember to do the hard thing, especially when you don't feel like it.